Good morning, Hornet Nation. Welcome to the Daily Buzz. I'm Joe Hutzler. We're inside the men's basketball locker room as they have a huge day today as they get their ODAC tournament started today at 3 o'clock against Virginia Wesleyan. We'll talk to Coach Scott and Zack Burnett in just a few minutes, but first we go back to last night and a big win for women's lacrosse. Chelsea Schultes in goal for the Hornets, taking on the Bobcats of Frostburg State. They're 1-0 as well coming into the contest. Alicia Sandoval makes it 1-0 Lynchburg, and that would be the first of many for her. Maddie Kuntz, a chance here for the Hornets to take a larger lead, and will do so, 1 of 3 for the senior. Now Sandoval again, and gets around the defender, throws it over the shoulder for her second of the contest. Later on, a free position now for Sarah Suter. Suter driving, shooting, and getting 1 of 2. The Hornets leading by just 1 at the break. Dory McGregor, 3 goals in their first game, 3 goals in their second game. There's 1 there, so 6 for her through 2 games, not a bad ratio. Later in the game, Lynchburg up by 2. Chelsea Schultes with a huge stone save in front, 1-on-1. The Hornets would hold on to survive. Sandoval with 4 goals, and they are 2-0 after a 16-12 win over FSU. I'm here now with Coach Hillary Scott of men's basketball after a great night for them at the ODAC Banquet and Awards. 2 all-conference players, along with Player of the Year, Zack Burnett, winning that honor. We'll talk to him later in the show. For you, and you see that, and 2 years in a row, you had that kind of success even before the tournament starts the next day. Does it make you feel something special because that's what you've been trying to build upon and get your team to a success level at that level?
Well, absolutely. I mean, it's just a credit to those guys. We've had some really good players come through here, and a lot of that just goes from hard work, dedication, guys being coachable and listen. And last 2 years has been super exciting for us. To have those kind of honors back to back is great. And we're super proud of Zack. Super proud of what he's been able to do the last 4 years. He's been consistent, really, since he's been here. And so it's always good as a coach to see the fruits of your labor. And so his teammates are excited, coaching staff is excited. I know Hornet Nation is excited as well.
One thing that we noted last year, you noted to me, was that you were going to change some things up in terms of maybe the superstitions or what your process of getting to and from the game. Deciding again, obviously, this year to go back and forth each day. What, besides obviously the result, what did you see was the difference maker in having the guys come back and stay in their own beds and be around campus instead of staying in a hotel?
Well, 2 things. Number one, I think you touched on it. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And we went 8 years doing the same stuff, and so I felt like, hey, we might want to try to switch some things up. But the real reason was I wanted to just treat this as a regular road game for us. It's only 1 hour and 15 minutes. It's not a long trip. So if we were playing Roanoke College or Washington and Lee or some of our shorter trips, Hampton, Sydney, we wouldn't be staying overnight. Wouldn't be shooting at our opponent's arena. So we just decided to try to treat it as much like a regular road trip for us. So we did all our shoot-arounds here on campus, and we were able to get there in time enough to shoot in their gym in the Civic Center, and obviously worked out for us last year. So we just decided to try the same scenario this year, and we'll see what happens.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time. Congratulations on tonight. We know you got a lot to get ready for tomorrow, and good luck.
Well, thanks, Joe, and we're super excited about Zack and Connor's accomplishments for sure, and I know the Hornet Nation is excited as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Be sure to tune in to the game today at 3 o'clock with myself and Daniel Rowe on the call. You can catch the video link at lynchburgsports.com and going to the men's basketball schedule page for the men's game against Virginia Wesleyan, the 3rd time around for these 2 teams. Also, programming note, the Weekly Sting will be taking a break this week due, of course, to the ODAC Winter Championships. We've got indoor track in action this weekend as well, and of course that game at 3 o'clock today means we won't be able to shoot our normal Weekly Sting, but you can catch it next Thursday at 7 p.m. at lynchburgsports.com. Moving on, the Steppers in Motion will be on the floor tonight at 7:30 in the ballroom, sponsored by SAB. It's the Step Africa event. DPT will be having a food drive for senior citizens. They'll be collecting non-perishables until February 22nd. Drop-off locations are Drysdale 3rd floor, Turner Fitness Center, and the Beard Center on Aging. And last thing, but certainly not least, a chance to save some money at the campus store. All Hornet clothing and items are 30% off today only in the campus store. So if you need that red shirt to wear your red on Fridays, you can do that. Or if you need something to support your teams on the road this weekend at Salem in the Civic Center for basketball or at Roanoke College for indoor track, you can do so today. Joined now by Zack Burnett here on the Daily Buzz. A big night for you already, big night for the team, coming home with some awards. You with first team, Connor with second team all conference, and the Player of the Year award going to yourself as well. I want to know from your perspective how gratifying that is. I know there's a bigger prize at the end of this weekend is what you hope for, but individually it's got to be pretty nice.
Yeah, it feels incredible. Just knowing all the work that I put in, not only here at Lynchburg, but previously to get to Lynchburg. And then just seeing this end result, being my last year here and getting the Player of the Year award. Like I said, it feels great. But definitely something I couldn't have done without coaches, teammates, family, endless amounts of people, friends. So I'm extremely honored, and now that it's out the way, I'm ready for this weekend and trying to get back-to-back championships.
Last year was the first year that you guys traveled each day. It worked out. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you're going to stick with that because it did work out. From a player standpoint, you've been a part of staying there and coming back and forth. What's better for you?
I guess I'm going to have to say going back and forth since it was the most successful right. Way. I think it just kind of dumbs down the situation a little bit. I think it just makes it seem more just like another game. It's just like a normal road game. Mm-hmm. Drive there, get the win, come back, get to stay in your own bed, and stuff like that. So I think it just helps us focus better instead of being in a hotel with most likely people from other teams mm-hmm. In the conference. So it's something that we did last year and it worked out for us. So we're gonna, like you said, we're going to stick to it this year.
Well, we certainly hope for the best when that time does come. Now, before I let you go, we have, of course, the National Day today, as we always do in the Daily Buzz. We let you know what day it is on the National Day calendar, and today is National Banana Bread Day. So for you, sir, you're so lucky.
I'm allergic. I'm allergic to bananas.
Oh, are you serious?
No.
She totally got me. I had no idea. Well, in that case, you're lucky. No one has really ever been able to celebrate the national days with me before. So you're the first.
Here we go.
So we're going to break some bread on this new tradition and break some bread on this tournament with some banana bread muffins that were made by one of our track coaches, Melina Reed, and they are very, very good. So, sir, to a great tournament.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's good, isn't it? Yes, sir.
Scrum-diddly-umptious.
Well, if you want to keep up with us at the ODAC tournament, you can do that, of course, at lynchburgsports.com. And remember, it's a great day to be a Hornet. And we are One Nation.
One Nation.